I don't know what's going on. Oh, somebody told me that we weren't responsive enough.
Who? Well, I told you that. I want to be responsive.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
We're trying.
We're trying.
I told you that though.
We have a lot of things going on.
Oh, yeah, she did before.
Are we on?
Yes. I don't know.
Yes, you
okay,
are.
we're on.
Fantastic.
Hi, guys.
Hi, everybody. We were at some in-laws' house. I don't know what names we can use anymore because it's all weird.
Should we not say their names?
No, like I'm cool with it,
Wendy
but
and
your
Graham?
daughter.
My daughter. Our daughter. She's not
Your-
just mine. I did not have her alone.
So we were at Wendy and Graham's house, which is beautiful.
Isn't it?
That is a
So, it's like a vacation paradise that
is
they
an
live there.
absolutely perfect
Yeah.
grandparents' house. Like the kids
I
would
know.
always want to be there.
Yeah.
Always. We saw turtles.
Not like our house.
We saw fish. We
Yeah.
saw some skittish ducks.
And they have a pool.
They have a pool.
They have an outdoor kitchen.
They got it all.
I know.
No,
They've got everything.
It was wonderful.
I know.
But Wendy was telling me that she watched and tried to chat with us,
I remember that.
and we completely ignored her, and that's so unacceptable.
Yes, it is.
So, sorry, Wendy, but thank you for having us. It was wonderful.
Yeah. They're
Um,
delightful hosts.
They're delightful people.
They are.
Regardless of the situation.
Well, true. But they are truly excellent hosts.
Yep.
Because they will feed you amazing food. Did Graham cook your bacon outside?
He cooked the bacon outside, and it was delicious.
God, it's so good.
Yep, he used an app to cook our bacon.
Yeah. I mean, I love bacon, but that bacon
It was good.
is like
It's
the
good.
bacon of all bacon.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
And he made some ribs, so he's tweaking
Okay.
the recipe for his new smoker or trying new things.
Yes,
But
I will.
I feel like
You're
that's
welcome.
gonna revert to a previous successful recipe. Whatever.
Yeah.
It was all delicious, and we really appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
And why were you in Conroe? Why were you in Montgomery County?
I don't know if you can tell. if there's a special
Is it-
off-road
do you have a
glow
glow?
about me, but we are Jeep people now.
That's all it takes is you just buy a Jeep and you become a Jeep people?
I can't fully explain it. Science hasn't gotten to that point yet, but I can tell you from my heart, which you're supposed to trust, we're Jeep people now. So we have one. Look forward to the rescue episode of Cooking with Mom when y'all have to come helicopter me out,
gosh.
but I'll be starving because there's way too much pride to admit I'm stuck until 4 to 5 days in. So once we run out of Lara bars, and
I think the main thing is apparently water. You can live for a long time without food.
we're gonna
It's
have
the water you have to have.
several gallons of water attached to the vehicle at all times. It's going to be really embarrassing if one of those falls off. It's absurd, but I'm so excited. We are absolutely those
Yeah.
people now.
Well, I'm
Well,
looking forward to driving it.
we
I'm just doing stuff while you're talking.
we fit in with half of y'all's neighborhood now because they're all Jeep people.
They are?
Well, they're
Next door.
Oh, next door. The
Within-
people we never see because apparently they're always out in their
out
Jeeps.
Jeeping. And
Yeah.
we will too, and we'll wave at them on the road. It's a wonderful,
Well,
it's a beautiful fraternity.
You don't really,
Color.
our neighborhood you
The
don't really
color's
fit
great.
into unless you have a swimming pool and a golf cart.
We have a golf cart. It's an electric Jeep.
Oh my God. No, not the same. You have
It
to
is-
have,
Well, it's kind of
Yeah,
the
but
same.
this Jeep is primer gray.
well, you do have a pool.
Yeah, we have a pool. We can bring our pool over with
We're-
the Jeep.
Yes, you can.
Yep. So we fit in.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I don't.
Yeah, I'm super looking forward to it, which is important because
Uh-huh.
in 2 weeks we'll be getting stuck somewhere in Oklahoma, and we're gonna find another person to be here
Yeah.
that's not me.
Yeah. So I'm going to ask my sweet, adorable mother.
Yeah. Which
If-
I've been saying for
I
a long
know.
time we should have, and now I'm a little upset that I'm not going to be here if she actually comes on.
You'll have to watch.
Oh, we will.
From Oklahoma.
Yeah.
So do you have any idea in Oklahoma where you're going?
Near the Salt Lake.
In the Salt
In the Salt Lake.
There's a Salt Lake in
Well, we got a
Oklahoma?
Jeep now.
I thought, okay.
All right, thanks. I was confused too, and I didn't know that there was one, but we looked it up. We're going to go crystal mining, and so we're getting all of our shovels. It's awesome. It's going to be so good.
Y'all
We're gonna
have
go
the
camping.
most fun little family. I love it.
We bought a new tent that
the
is
name of the drink.
ridiculous. We're going to come set it up next
Okay,
to
so will the tent and all of the water fit in the back of the Jeep? Or are you going to have to put something on top of it?
We're going to get a basket to put on top of it, so
Okay.
it doesn't matter if it'll fit in the back. It'll
So
fit
our
somewhere.
thing won't fit on your Jeep?
If we get the same roof rack or we get the right rails, then yes, we can use yours.
Okay.
Um,
Because, we only use ours once a year, so it would make sense for you to be able to use ours.
Come on. One of these days you'll be able to use it twice a year.
You think?
All right, now I noticed you eating this chicken.
I did. I ate a bite of chicken. I have not eaten all day.
I had some earlier. Where were you?
I was at Texas Heritage Winery, tasting room.
Fantastic wines.
Fantastic wines. And Tina and Walt were playing. Tina Wilkins and Ron Flint. I
'Cause I heard
said
you
Walt,
say
but I didn't mean
You
Walt.
weren't working today. You just went to a concert out there.
I did.
Because Walt was at Copeland's.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It was delightful. John was there. The weather was gorgeous.
It was.
Yeah, it was really pretty. And I went with my friend Kathy.
I took most of the top off the Jeep today.
We're installing the big ass
So
fan.
funny.
Hey.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
putting.
yeah.
It's a new fan on Monday.
Yes,
We-
and they are excited.
We, in our professional lives,
Where we get paid.
in case anyone's curious, we occasionally do work.
Yeah.
And one of those things is we're going to put a enormous big ass fan
Yeah.
out at
Brand
Texas
name,
Heritage.
big ass.
And that is really
literal
what they're called.
Capital.
That is the
Um,
corporate name.
they're awesome. They're fantastic fans.
Yeah.
If you need a
So,
fan,
It'll be just one fan instead of the two that
you
they
really
have now.
only need the one.
Because it's a big ass fan.
Because it's a big ass fan.
Okay.
To make that patio just that much nicer. It's
Yeah.
gonna be great. It'll be really cool.
So is it going to like blow off the little
It's capable
plastic
of
cups
this.
of water when they're no longer have water in them?
Do you
Will
want it to?
No.
Because it can do that.
It has remote.
Probably get rid of the people once they're done too.
Get inside and pay, man.
That's right.
No more wine for you.
You can help us?
Yeah.
Walk the freeloaders.
Awesome.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
yeah, and this is the big news. I've often talked about my favorite Texas Heritage wine, which is the Susau, or as Josh calls it, Susau.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta have excitement.
you gotta have that. Anyway, it is so good. So Texas Monthly did this contest, and I only know a little bit. I don't want to say it too wrong, but I think what happened is they said, "Hey, all you Texas wineries, submit some wines." And so every winery in Texas could submit 6 wines. I don't know how many Texas Heritage actually submitted, but the goal of this was to find what Texas Monthly called the perfect case of wine. So they selected 12 wines with some honorable mentions, and the Susau from Texas Heritage was one of those wines in the perfect case.
That's great.
Which-
it's so good.
It's so good. And
Honestly, the whole case that we got
yeah.
was awesome, and it was 6 different wines, and every single one of them's been
Yeah,
good.
every one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. There.
I used to not enjoy Texas wines because they were just off. Like the tannins were wrong, or it just
and
and to go there and to be able to do tastings and have everyone.
Right.
They're not all your favorite. That's cool, whatever.
yeah,
But none of them are bad.
yeah. I mean, just because
Right?
it's not your
Like-
favorite, like I've had Texas wines that are not good,
Yeah.
and I would not like them because they were not good, not because I didn't. I
Our
mean,
soil is
I
different.
can appreciate different wines,
Yeah.
but some are just not good. But yeah, I had a couple girls from, excuse me, California come in yesterday, and they said that they were looking forward to our wines because they had been advertised as not sweet, which ours are not sweet. And being from California, they know wine. and
Yeah.
they drink a lot of wine, and they were, knowledgeable. And when I went out there, I said, "Oh, I'm so excited that y'all are excited to not have sweet wines." And they were cute. And after I finished with their tasting, they were kind of shocked that they liked everything that they tasted. And they even bought some wines. And one of them, whoever you are out there, you sweet girl, joined the wine club.
That's awesome.
I was so excited.
Hey,
Yep. It's a
we are
great
not
wine
sponsored by this winery.
club. No, we are not.
They are just great.
They're just
So if
good.
you're going to Fredericksburg,
Yeah.
go to Texas Heritage.
Yeah. I mean, go
Worth
other
it.
places too, but go there.
You know, they have
And,
a smaller building than some of the other big ones, but it's really good
But
stuff.
you won't
And
find
the
nicer
are
people.
wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And I would also suggest going to Altstadt. Could you
Altstadt's
open
fantastic.
that for me?
The last time we were there, it's not dissimilar to this in that our experience was wonderful. We had great beer. The environment
Mm-hmm.
is fantastic. We just couldn't go into the basement. So Altstadt,
Oh, why?
I don't know. Reopen your basement.
I
don't
love
know
the
if this is
basement.
COVID related, but maybe you could just let us down there.
Yeah.
That'd be fantastic.
Okay, so now that we've had a tour of Fredericksburg,
Right? What are we doing here?
yeah. So I have been.
You're
on.
not going to have any chicken left by the time
Well, quit eating it.
I can't.
Okay, so I've been deboning that chicken.
Let's talk about this chicken real quick.
Okay.
No.
No.
Let's get on track.
All right.
What are you making?
Okay, we are making a Thai red curry soup with chicken, which you don't have to. You could make it all vegetarian, and with lime and basil.
Oh, that sounds good.
It's so good. We've made it a couple times, I guess.
We do curry.
Yeah,
So, Dan, my friend,
Dan.
once explained to me that curry, kind of like, was it like a 7-day stew or something, where you just throw as you cook stuff? That is the Japanese equivalent of that. Is that at the end of the week or at the end of whatever your cycle of cooking is, and you've got vegetables and meat and you just got stuff left over, you throw it all in a pot and you make curry with it, and that's what they do.
Oh.
And so it's just it's always a mix of flavors.
Yeah.
And it's whatever you got left, and it's always good.
But, I mean, curry to me is such a strong flavor that it would kind of overpower anything that you put in there.
That's also part of the point.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we have always bought the red curry paste, so I don't.
Green is hotter, and yellow, I think, is the hottest.
I guess I'm gonna have to
We
get
have
some
a
of
bottle
that.
green, though.
Yeah, we do, but we've had it for a long time. We've never used it.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah.
I'm really
And
looking forward to the lime.
you can make your own curry paste, but it takes a whole bunch of ingredients, and you can't always get those ingredients here unless you go to an Asian market or something. So it's okay to
We know
use.
someone with an Asian market.
Yes, we do. It's okay to use curry paste that you purchase or curry powder or whatever.
Yeah, we buy the paste.
totally
We do both, and then I'll just throw all of it in there.
Just like it's totally cool to use rotisserie chicken.
Let's talk about that because
John.
somebody brought it up. John Gimbel, chicken connoisseur Wilson,
Yeah.
brought up
That's
that
what happened.
we were using a rotisserie chicken from HEB. Fantastic value. Thanks, HEB. Also not sponsored.
Again.
Sound advice. Which we do at our house all the time. If we need a chicken and we don't have 3 hours or whatever it takes to cook one,
Well, it doesn't take 3 hours.
it doesn't take
but
3 hours. That's not the point of it.
bit of an exaggeration.
But a rotisserie chicken costs within $1 of a whole chicken uncooked.
Is it really? Because I never pay attention to the
Yeah, oh,
price.
for sure.
Okay.
An uncooked chicken, I
That
think the
sounds
last
terrible.
time I bought one was $5.99 or $6.99.
Yeah, because they weigh 12 pounds.
We buy a smaller chicken than you do. But a rotisserie chicken of basically equivalent or larger size, already cooked, is $6.99, $7.99. It's within
Yeah.
$2.
Okay.
And
Well,
I'm pretty sure they're bigger. They're already cooked. they're delicious.
Yeah.
And if you're just gonna if you're just gonna tear it up and
Right.
use the chicken and let it absorb the flavor of
Yeah.
the other thing you're doing,
Yeah.
don't. Just
Yeah.
do
I mean,
this
I
thing.
don't buy the rotisserie chickens very often, really. I buy them for this. I buy them occasionally, but yeah, they're delicious. They're easy. It's
Oliver Queen.
There have been times that we have bought them and that's our meal.
yeah.
But the primary thing that we use them for is exactly this.
yeah, yeah.
Is a,
So anyway, we're doing that.
okay. What else are we
And
doing?
I'm making some rice over there, which I did already
Where?
in that
Little one?
pot on the left. Yeah, you know, and a lot of people talk about how how difficult rice is to make. Well,
Damn
I don't think
impossible.
so because I grew up making rice. It's 2 cups of water to 1 cup of rice, and you put it in your pot. You put it on low.
You're talking about
I'm talking about a lot of people, Cassie. Put a little salt in it, maybe a little butter if you want, but you don't have to. Bring it to a boil, turn it to simmer, put a lid halfway on it, and you're good to go. And you have rice. Now, I do rinse mine until it runs clear in a strainer when I remember. I don't always do that. My mother didn't rinse her rice. I don't really know why I do that because my mom didn't do it, but
Yeah,
I do.
I've never done that.
Yeah, I do. Well, you grew up in a different household altogether. So there's that.
There is that.
There is that. All right. So, and then for dessert, we're having something. Oh my God, Genevieve is down there getting in my way. For dessert, we are having something that I've seen
Okay,
on
now
Pinterest
I'm
for
excited.
a while, and I've never made it because I always thought, oh my God, it has like 5 ingredients:
Okay.
graham crackers,
I like that.
instant pudding.
Okay.
Okay. Cool Whip.
You're speaking my language.
Okay. Well, and chocolate frosting. And the way they did their
What?
chocolate, the way they did their chocolate frosting. Oh, and no, that's all. The way they did their chocolate frosting is they took a can of frosting.
Oh.
I know. Opened it, put it in the microwave, melted it, and poured it over. So.
What?
I mean, it's already got instant pudding in it and Cool Whip, so I'm not gonna
What is
do.
this thing?
Yeah, it's called an Eclair Cake.
Get out of
Okay,
here. All right.
so it has to sit
All right.
for about 4 hours before you cut it.
Did you?
So I made one this morning.
Thank goodness. We were about to
I
be
was
in
so
trouble.
proud of myself.
I can't tell
I know, right?
that many jokes.
This is progress.
Yeah.
So I did. So I made it this morning, but I did not have Cool Whip.
But now we have Cool Whip.
But this morning I actually used real whipped cream. And I'm not going to do the chocolate frosting because I can't bring myself to do that. So we're going to make some real frosting to show people because it's easy. It's so easy to make chocolate frosting. So
Yes, sweet girl.
what's the matter?
Can I have a Coke? A little Coke?
A tiny Coke?
Oh, I don't think there are any more tiny Cokes, but there are tiny Sprites.
You can have a tiny Sprite.
I'll go get one.
Go see
Thank
what
you,
can
Madeline.
find.
I know this because I took the last tiny Coke
Oh, no. Mother.
And it wasn't on the grocery
in my
list, was it?
ranch water cup. Isn't that cute?
That is cute.
Yeah,
Where'd you get that?
I got this at a little shop, a little boutique in Houston that Kelsey introduced me to, and it was way more expensive than it should have been, but they were so darn cute.
Yeah, because we could have
It was ridiculous.
You
Yeah,
paid money
it was.
for
I paid money for that, but I know I took them there, and the other one they had a bunch of them. The other one I got
No, I want you.
was this one that says.
That child
Okay.
is not in danger.
Child is not in danger.
She's never been in
Okay,
danger.
so
She will never
I will
acknowledge the
let
existence
me
of
let me
danger.
finish this and then I'll address the next thing.
That's true.
Okay, so this is the other cup that says
Yeah.
I'm social distancing. If you can read this, you're too close.
Oh, I like that.
So I took these with us when we went to Marathon a couple of weeks ago and took them over to one of the people who's let everybody else come over and drink their alcohol and sit in their living room and play songs and stuff like that.
Someone who was not social distancing
No,
appropriately.
we were all social
we
distancing.
we all were good.
And
We really
had
did.
a lot of
Yeah.
alcohol to sanitize things with.
It was
Yeah, that's
it was a
probably
good
what does
trip.
it.
It was a really great trip.
Okay.
But anyway,
You
so
took it
that's where I
over
got
there.
those. That's where I got. That's why I actually paid money for those
A cup.
cups because I thought they were
And
super
John
cute,
played it that
and I
way.
wanted to be
That's
a
fine.
good guest.
Can't begrudge someone a profit. They made a cool cup. People should
Yeah,
buy
the
them.
people who did that, they were in Houston. Anyway, okay,
Okay.
so addressing child safety in the kitchen.
Oh.
I
What
know.
is that?
I know. So, just to be clear about a couple of things. One, this is not in any way, shape, or form a professional cooking show.
Well, yeah, because
In case anybody was, you
have to
know,
be
unclear about that.
paid to be a professional.
Well, I'm just saying. You know, we're cooking because it's fun, and it was your idea to do this with me, which makes me super happy. And
I've enjoyed
you know,
it.
I know, me too. It's been great fun.
I mean, our kids are all still alive.
We do have living children. We do also have knives on the counter.
So many
They climb up and get on the counter to get their drinks.
Yeah.
And they do come near the stove.
Sure.
Which, you know, that's going to happen in a kitchen.
Yeah, it's a kitchen. You live in a house.
You live in a house.
We live in a society.
And I think and I think that it's important to be careful,
it is.
which I believe we are.
Yeah.
But I do think that it is something to note because, you know, it's like when you have a pan. See, I have this handle away. You don't put your handles out here where
That's
the kids
stupid.
can get it. But that's a thing. I've seen that. People do that all the time.
Hey guys,
You
cook
know,
smarter.
Yeah, you just have to pay attention.
Then it won't feel dangerous.
Pay attention to what you're doing. Pay attention to what your children are doing.
You should be honestly surprised if something wrong happens.
You should be.
Yeah.
You should be. But, I mean, when Madeline was little, there was a time when she almost fell off the counter.
Well,
And
yeah,
it
the
terrified me.
bumbos are fantastic. But they're kind
Well,
of
no,
unsafe.
she wasn't even in a bumbo.
Well, that'll do it too.
Yeah. And it was scary. But, anyway, to be
Okay.
full disclosure.
Hey, we like to chat.
You want some?
If you want to leave us a comment about
I know.
safety, we'd love to talk to you
Tell us
about
how you keep your child safe in the kitchen.
That could be fun. I do think a lot of people just don't let their kids in the kitchen.
Well,
And we do cook with
yeah.
ours. And so they're here more than probably some people are used to.
Yeah.
But I also need them
But-
to learn
right.
about it.
Yeah. And we did that, and y'all did that, whether you remembered or not.
Yeah. Did
Y'all
we?
cooked,
We
yeah.
had a kitchen?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I know.
Okay.
Of course, way back then when I worked every day, y'all ate a lot of,
SpaghettiOs
Fish
straight from the
sticks.
can.
well, and fish sticks and macaroni and cheese out of a box. And, you know, if it was a
Oh, we
special
still do- I
night,
still love that.
I do too. There's nothing
Oh,
like
man.
it.
Fish sticks don't go to waste in our house.
It's like on a Friday night, that was the biggest treat for y'all to get to have a kids club TV dinner. Oh my God.
I
never had those.
remember
Oh my
those.
gosh.
You could get them as kids.
Oh yeah, that was a
and
that
they
was a
just
real
thought,
treat.
yeah, y'all thought that was the biggest
Yeah.
treat ever. And I remember when my dad would go out of town, and we got to have what we called fun food, and sometimes Mom would let us have chicken pot pies.
Oh, I love
That was a
those
big
things too.
deal. Yeah, or tuna casserole, because when we were kids, my dad hated
Hey,
tuna.
we gotta make an episode with tuna casserole
I
because
love tuna casserole.
that I guess with the
Without-
chips on top.
Well, heck yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
I'm looking forward
We'll
to
do that. Okay.
Okay. Let's get.
I
we
know.
have not talked about this
Nothing.
at
All right,
Sorry,
so
is our OSHA,
All right, let's-
is our OSHA
let's-
representative?
all. Hey, I'm just gonna throw this out here.
Okay.
If OSHA walks onto this set, episode's over. So
I
That's-
guess it
Hey.
was more our community standards
Right.
representative.
you know,
Okay.
and that's important. I appreciate that.
all right. All right. Cooking.
I'm-
We're making dinner.
Yes.
You've deboned a chicken in the best way possible.
Mm-hmm.
You've been tearing apart a bunch of other stuff. What is going on here?
Okay.
What is this?
This is basil that I did take out of the garden because my basil is still alive.
Okay. So we're taking the whole leaves at this point and
Yep.
just getting a pile of basil leaves.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
have
And that's
garlic.
Garlic.
Regular basil?
What?
Regular?
Yeah, this is regular basil. I didn't use the Thai basil, although I could have.
Didn't I see the word Thai in this recipe?
Yes, but this basil is not what makes it Thai. I think what makes it Thai-ish is the coconut milk and all of the things together.
Okay.
Um,
That's how we do our curry with the coconut milk. It's real good. And
Yeah.
I don't even like coconut. But
I
there's
don't
something
either. I
about-
hate coconut.
Yeah.
I love the way it smells,
Okay.
but to eat it is like chewing grass. I feel like a cow when I eat coconut. Okay, so yeah. So in a minute, what I'm going to do is heat some oil, and then I'm going to put the curry paste in there and the garlic,
Oh, on top of the oil.
and I'm going to
Oh,
let
that's not
that.
how we do it.
Well, this is how we do this one.
Okay.
And then I'm going to let that kind of sit and get to know each other a little bit, and then
Biblically.
yes, and then we're going to stir in the coconut milk and a little bit of brown sugar. Which, Madeline, would you get me the brown sugar, sweet pea? Thank
you.
you. And the other spices, which fish sauce and some red peppers and some sprouts and stuff, and then I think we will. Thank you.
What color will make it?
What? What'd you say? Oh, okay. And then I think we'll do the dessert and then do the drink, or vice
We
versa.
can do that. That's fine.
Okay. And then we'll let the soup just
Simmer.
Simmer.
As long as it's reasonable.
yeah.
We
Well, we won't like it too mad. It'll just simmer. I tried.
Hey, you know, priorities.
I tried.
Oh, well, I was gonna do it, but thank you, Madeline.
Becky. Here you go, Becky. Genevieve, sit.
The puppies both went out and went potty, so they get a treat.
Okay.
You happen to be by the jar. Go ahead, sorry.
This is why we're not professional.
This
This
is
has nothing to do with getting paid.
Is that it?
Yeah, it is now.
Okay. Oh,
you
would
got
you
there?
get the magic garlic thing?
I don't know where you keep it.
It's in that drawer over there, I believe. To the
What?
that. No. To your right.
Right one? No, you were there.
No. Yeah, that drawer. Okay.
Bottom right corner of that.
Whoa!
Magic garlic thing.
What is this thing? Next trend. Why aren't we sponsored? The next trend garlic twister.
I love that thing. Kim bought one.
Who wouldn't buy one?
Did you buy one? John bought one.
I'm marginally cheap.
We don't have room for one.
Yeah,
No,
that's true.
You don't. God love you.
This is the limit of our house.
I know. Every once in a while, my mom will say, "I found the cutest thing for Josh and Cassie," and I say, "Don't."
Don't.
They have.
You
They
gotta
do not
just
have room for anything, whether it's
But
cute or
hey,
not.
their house has been leveled.
Oh yeah, we're getting our
Oh,
house
is it
leveled.
done?
They get a roof.
It's
and then
done?
they can add
It's not
on.
done.
It's done-ish.
It's not done.
It's not done at
So,
all.
can you
They've
stay in
barely
it?
started.
I hope so.
Well,
Yeah.
you can't. You can
I
always stay
sure hope
upstairs.
so,
but-
because we have been.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's not falling over anymore.
Oh
It's not
my
falling
gosh.
over. It's wonderful. It does feel more solid, and
It's just,
no, it's good. It's
there
good.
is definitely a lot less noise when you walk across the room.
Yeah, we don't
if you
have.
lay on the floor,
You don't
your
just
head
keep
towards
rolling.
the wall,
You don't hear the
you don't
ocean.
feel the blood rushing to your head.
Oh, at this
Oh
point,
my God.
when you walk from the kitchen to the living room,
I
which
have
is
to do yoga
basically
in
the
my
same
house
room,
again.
it now feels like you're walking uphill instead of downhill. So they changed it pretty
So
significantly.
it's lost the fun house feel.
Yeah, it's so boring.
You don't have to charge anymore.
I didn't know how to bring this up, but I don't like being there anymore. The children's laughter just isn't what it
Now
used to
you're
be.
Now you're going to add on 1 or 2 floors.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, this garlic smells incredible, and I'm pretty sure it's because of this thing.
That thing is the bomb.
Oh my God! Did you say that?
I did. I don't think I've ever said that before in my life.
You could have stopped at
The
0.
high school.
I did work in a
That's
high
a
school.
spicy fragrance,
I know, it's kind of making me choke.
right?
And my nose is feeling it.
What have we done?
We-
It is a bomb.
Okay, this red jalapeno,
Where does it go?
it doesn't even have seeds. I took the seeds out and I washed it.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, there we go. All right.
That's a beautiful red jalapeno.
Are you choking on the jalapeno
It's
too?
about as big as a bell pepper.
Okay, so I'm going to use regular oil in here. And
Vegetable oil?
Vegetable oil. I'm not using olive oil because I just don't want that olivey. I just don't want any taste at all from the oil. So there's that.
Now we use healthy scoops of this stuff.
Yeah, the recipe calls for 1 tablespoon, which means I'll put at least 2.
That's the rest of that jar.
Yep. What did I do the other day that I was making enchiladas at my mom and dad's, and I was making enchilada sauce. And my sister was curious about what I was doing, and I was trying to explain everything I was putting in, and as I was doing it, she was like, well, how much? How many? And my mom, how many tablespoons? How much of this and that? I was like,
This much.
yeah.
Until it's right.
As Josh says, measure with your heart.
Measure
That's
with
what
your
I
heart.
did. So here's the curry, and it's getting all in
I
there.
think part of
and
the
I'm
difference
gonna,
is you're making a soup, and we always make
yeah, this is a soup.
and we do still put it over rice.
I've got rice. Yeah, I always put rice in it. In this soup, you don't have to,
But you
but you can.
can.
I like
Pretty
it.
good.
Yeah. And
Do I need to?
yeah, because stir that a little bit if you don't, because you don't want your garlic to burn. And garlic will burn.
We've talked about that before.
Yeah. But just because we've talked about it before, maybe nobody watched before.
I agree. I
Okay, and then
agree.
I'm going to put in the chicken stock.
Oh, okay. Now, once there's liquid in here, I probably don't need to stir it
No,
nearly
just
as
kinda
much.
Get it. No, uh-uh.
You've also got butter in this one. What's that for?
Yeah, but that's for that frosting I'm going to make.
Okay.
Okay.
So how much chicken broth is going in here? 2 containers?
1.5. Yeah, maybe 2.
Well, 2. We're getting definitely measured right from the heart.
Right from the heart. Yeah.
Well, we have more people. I mean, we have Mr. Wilson,
Okay.
safety officer.
Okay, coconut milk. I'm going to put the coconut milk.
I've been distracting him so he wouldn't see anything.
I want to take my gimbal home.
No, you're not.
Please don't. That's our only camera.
No, we need it. We need it real bad.
Should have thought of that.
That's
before insulting me.
I didn't say anything.
Okay, this is what we need to do. Y'all all need mics also, because what y'all say is entertaining.
We should probably do drop mics
Yeah.
that just go on the
have the
table.
other mic.
We got to get better about
We
getting
gotta
guests
do
and-
something.
I mean, even if they don't come on camera, just
Well, I
because
had
sometimes you put an extra
Extra thing of chicken broth
33%
in
of
there?
chicken broth in there, and
yeah. I had talked to Rob and Tanya, but then I guess they forgot, and I didn't call and remind them, and so they probably forgot.
we'll try. Let's
All right, so
definitely try to get some
Um,
people here next week.
okay. All right, so now I'm gonna put
What's that there?
fish sauce, and I'm gonna put probably 3 tablespoons of fish sauce in here. If you don't have fish sauce, you can use soy sauce, but fish sauce, maybe 4, has that thing
Right.
called umami or whatever that makes
the
it.
secret flavor.
Yeah, and it gives it a different little bit of a mouthfeel to it. So there's
Okay.
that.
Should we put that
And
on?
then it also has
And
a little bit of
fish
brown sugar.
sauce, unlike squid sauce, is safe for people with shellfish allergies.
Yes. Yes.
Very important.
And you, I like oyster sauce. I can't use oyster sauce because I'm allergic to it.
What kind of brown sugar you got there?
just regular brown sugar. And I'm
What
gonna
does that
put in
mean?
1
I'm not
tablespoon.
aware of regular
It's
brown sugar.
not dark. It's light brown sugar.
Well, what do you think's the difference in those two?
Didn't we talk about this?
Yeah, we certainly
The
did. I
count-
was saying if you ever
the-
paid attention to me, ever even once.
Yes.
Okay.
The amount of refining and molasses that's in there.
Yep, that
Okay.
sounds right.
All right, there we go. Oh, that's my phone.
So you have 2 cans of coconut milk set out here, but you
I
only
only
used
needed
the
one.
Good.
Yeah. But
Okay.
that way I'll have it for later.
Perfect. I
Yeah.
like that.
Okay. All right. So that just has to come to a boil, and then I'm going to add some other stuff. So
Then you
while
start throwing stuff in.
yeah,
Okay.
while that comes to a boil. But while that's happening, I'm going to start this frosting. Hey, Madeline,
Yeah?
would you like to come help me with the dessert?
Am I getting replaced?
No. Mm-mm, no.
Okay. Because I
but-
can give her my microphone
Oh, well, you could. Here, let's move that over.
if that's what you want.
No, give me the milk. Okay. So, okay. So we're making this thing called an eclair cake, which I've never made before, but I've looked at a lot in on Pinterest.
Oh, only you can help me.
And you're going to help me. You're stay right there. And it looks really good, but it's like crazy simple ingredients, and it wants to be refrigerated. Okay, you need a Kleenex, and you need to go to the bathroom, wash your hands.
Somebody else made you a drink. Go wash your hands.
Go get a
Wash your
Kleenex
hands real quick.
and bathroom.
Chop, chop.
This way.
Hands.
This way. Leave the stool.
What are you doing?
What's going on?
She's gonna wash her hands at the sink.
Okay.
Here. Okay, so it has Cool Whip, which we don't keep on hand, and it has vanilla, instant vanilla pudding, which I do usually have because I use that when I make cakes and stuff. So anyway, because it wants to be refrigerated, that's where I was going with that.
Did we make slides for this week?
I gave the rest.
Hey,
That's
Okay.
so cool.
Look how good.
Right?
All right, so we're gonna
Oh, I
make
need a
this
spoon.
instant pudding. Now, oh yeah, because it has to be refrigerated, I made a half a recipe earlier today and put it in the fridge. So we're just gonna make a half a recipe now.
Oh my goodness.
So-
So we just cut everything in half.
You want,
equal
Madeline,
proportions.
put in a cup and a half of milk in here.
No one's listening to me. The disrespect. You're not gonna measure that?
What?
Oh yeah, she is. I thought she was just about to start.
Use a wet measure.
I don't have one out. Okay, thank you. Here, wash your hand, dry your hands, and then come back over here.
All right. We'd definitely be sponsored by now if we use the right measuring cups.
I know. I didn't have one right opening right here.
Getting into.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Can I help
Yes.
Yes,
I will let you
Of course,
help.
I would love that.
pour this other one?
You could probably put a jalapeno in there.
Let me put. Don't you dare. All right. I'm gonna pour the milk, and then I'm gonna let you pour it into the bowl. So there you go. All right. 1.5 cups.
Careful. Don't spill any. Remember the golden child.
I don't know where that. There you go.
Okay.
Well, that was exciting.
At least
Okay.
someone appreciates me.
Would you put this? Okay. Oh my gosh, dog. Okay, so now just stir that around a little bit, and then let Elise stir some. But stir it really good. Get in
Can I
there.
put the whipped cream in?
Mm-hmm. I don't remember how much it
Can I
costs for.
put some on?
hey. Stop picking your nose.
8 ounces.
Do you need to go wash your hands again?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, keep
Go
your hands
use the
away from
bathroom.
your face.
Go use the bathroom.
Here.
Go.
Here, this needs to be.
You gotta have one.
So she can blow her nose.
Alright, she's not going to. Grandma. Here, blow your nose.
There you go.
Disgusting. Throw that away. Oh my god, don't hand it to me. Come on.
Okay. All right.
From the allergy season.
Right?
So now we're going to put some Cool Whip in.
Okay.
And this is about, yeah, put that in there.
Here, Elise.
Can I put some?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Stop.
Okay, then let Elise put some in.
About as much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do these sprouts go in?
Do 3 spoons.
They do not.
Okay. Well,
It's an Eclair cake.
that's
not a
right. You
spoon
said
cake.
5 recipes, and that wasn't one of them.
5 ingredients.
Somewhere in there, 4 to 5.
Okay, you just licked your fingers. Go wash your hands.
These safety regulations are gonna kill
Well,
me.
now that I've always tried to do, but I
Boogers.
don't always get.
Whipped cream.
Okay.
Not with boogers, whipped cream.
Okay.
You asked for a large container. You
Here.
didn't use it all?
Because
And then look this.
this is just the half a recipe.
I'm gonna lick it.
No.
I've already licked it.
Oh my gosh.
There, you get a whole bucket. You get a bucket, and you get a bucket.
Okay, Elise,
and
do you wanna
get a
stir this?
bucket.
That's great. That's my girl.
And you have it on
gosh.
your nose.
Oh, what was that Oliver had earlier that I was so proud of him? That he ate when he was at our house and he asked if he could have something. Oh, I
Doesn't
wish I
matter,
could
you're good
remember
to
it. I was so proud. I insisted that was my child.
Oh.
Oh, the cheese sticks.
Can I stir
Oh, that's right.
We ordered cheese sticks for snacks.
it?
And
I
he
like
wanted
cheese
the
sticks.
ones that were yellow and white.
Oh.
I didn't feel like that's the correct
Oh.
choice.
Thanks. Okay, so now
Yeah. Wait, what is it? What?
I know. Okay, let's just move that. Okay, so now we're gonna take
Does it go
graham
on
crackers.
those? What?
You don't even crunch them.
Oh, so this is why it has to sit for 4 hours.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
gonna put one there. All right, and so then
Where's the pudding?
This one too. Put
Okay.
tea in this
Wait,
There.
wasn't there chocolate?
yep, there's gonna be chocolate
When?
in a minute.
What is going
Okay,
on
spread
right now?
that over it.
Aww.
You can do the next one.
So this is creamy pudding on graham crackers?
Yeah.
And then you frost it?
Uh-huh.
What?
I know.
What are we
It's
doing?
gonna taste like an eclair.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
None of our viewers are going to have feet
Okay.
in 10 years.
Wait, what?
We
At
weren't
least
gonna
you
have
don't
it.
know why that's
You don't
funny.
know why that's
Okay,
funny.
that's
baby.
what I just said. Okay.
Oh.
All right, so now that's good. Okay, so now put the next ones on there.
Oh, it's layered
It's
too.
layered. I know.
This is ridiculous.
I know. My sister Marlis would be having a fit right now if she
Does
was
she watch?
watching this. I doubt it.
She
but
should.
If she
Maybe
did.
she could learn a thing or two.
I'm doing the next
Hey, did
one.
she just have a birthday?
Yeah, September 23rd.
Happy
Who's
birthday,
that?
Marlis.
Marlis.
So I realized
We have to split this one
Marlis.
in half.
Yeah, well then break it.
my Aunt Marlis had a birthday lately, and I put her 50th birthday, wait,
That was a long time ago.
in my
I'm doing
calendar
the next one, okay? Now?
to repeat every year.
Uh-huh.
But one year, it was on the wrong day.
That's weird.
That
Was
is
that
what
leap year?
She told me.
Oh.
Because I have it on there because I wanted to call her, and now since she told me that my
Okay.
reminder was on the wrong day, I've
Uh-huh.
never figured out what the right day is. She ruined it.
So it's the
Oh.
23rd.
Yeah.
So it's the 23rd. So
Okay, so
happy belated birthday, Marlis. I know you're watching.
yeah.
This
All right,
is
so-
a ridiculous dessert.
I'm telling you. But I really think it's going to taste delicious.
What if you made this? No, you couldn't do
spread it.
banana pudding because of the graham crackers.
You could put all
No.
kinds of stuff in
You
here.
could use vanilla wafers
You
instead,
could
of banana,
use- well,
instead of bananas.
Okay, but you could make it a banana eclair. You could. Okay, that's good. Thank
She's
you.
doing great.
I
could-
know.
Oh man,
You
you
could
could really
use-
do it up. You could use banana pudding and vanilla wafers
Elise, are you going to
and
wake
a peanut butter.
One.
Just put her not to.
She lives
Look.
the other one.
And you could
Here.
use Nutella as a frosting.
Yeah, you could do all kinds
This
of
is
things.
dangerous.
Okay, so now I'm gonna make the super easy frosting over
This
here.
is where
So
the shredded chicken goes?
nobody has
Oh, let me
to
get that chicken.
put frosting in a can. in the microwave and pour it on top
But
here.
that's pretty clever.
Well, ugh, yeah. All right, so we have some butter over here.
Don't be a frosting elitist.
Remember, I'm
We just
doing.
deboned a $5 chicken from
All right,
HEB.
good point. Okay, so since we're doing a half of a recipe, there's a quarter stick of butter in here, and I'm putting in 2 tablespoons.
Quarter my foot. That was half a stick of
No,
butter.
it was not. No, it was not. Because I used the other half.
Have you
this
ever
morning.
seen a quarter stick of butter?
That was quarter stick of butter. Do you want me to show you the wrapper?
Bull.
Well, I would, except Elise's Kleenex is on top of it.
Uh-huh.
And we don't want to do that. All right, so
There's no way. So an amount of butter.
a quarter stick, a half a stick.
That,
Oh, I get it.
so yeah, half a stick of
half
butter.
a stick of butter. Would you? Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
that,
twice as
that.
much butter as the words you used.
Okay. So picky.
This is
Okay, so
contentious.
it's math. I know it's a math thing. All right, so
Elise is
oh my
Elise,
gosh.
what are you doing?
All right, so
Okay.
pudding.
Madeline, will you stir that butter and butter and cocoa, and then I'm gonna put in
Got there.
powdered sugar,
Okay. What kind?
regular,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna put in a couple of cups of powdered
so
sugar,
1 1/4.
the half a cup. Oh, that's a
There's
full cup now.
So 2 1/4.
Stop it! You're gonna confuse people.
I'm watching
Okay.
what you're
Now,
doing.
would you pour about 4 tablespoons of milk into this?
What kind of measurement?
5 tablespoons.
Here, if you want to pour it in. Oh,
No, I got it.
okay.
I'm gonna put this in the curry.
Yeah.
All right, here's 1, 2, 3, 4,
Okay.
5.
Stop. All right. Use this one now, I think, and then we'll use that one again in a minute.
And we just mix it all together.
Yep.
Over what?
Over a
level of
very low heat, and I'm gonna put in a teaspoon of vanilla,
heat? What kind of vanilla?
dark vanilla,
Okay.
as opposed to white vanilla,
What do you
clear
need?
vanilla.
Or Mexican vanilla, or some people figure like that's important.
What is she doing?
Elise,
Don't do
what
that.
are you doing?
Oh, there's a. Okay, don't do that. There's a perfectly
Too late.
good bowl with perfectly good.
Put water
Put
in
that
it.
in the sink.
Yeah.
Elise. Seriously.
All right. So now
Sweet
let's
girl.
use this
All right, let's go.
because that'll get it better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get out of there. Elise.
Okay. When you're stirring this, Madeline, look. When you're
Fill it
stirring,
up with
I
water.
can't stop
I
everything.
want you to push at it and push it down hard so that the whisk touches the bottom. Okay. No more. I'm gonna put water in here. Yeah.
That's right. When she misbehaves, she's got to get the hose.
Good girl.
Yeah,
Is
that's
there
pretty
anything I
good.
have to do
Yes,
to your
perfect.
curry?
Not. It's just simmering.
It's just getting warm.
Just checking.
Okay, so now we have this delicious frosting.
Ooh, are you gonna put it on the
We are. We're going to put it right on top of that. Which is going to be so much better than something that came out of a can. We're going to pour it right on top of here.
This is an absurd dessert.
I know.
This looks like a yum yum.
It looks delicious. I don't.
It's going to taste awesome. And thank you, Madeline. And I think that when you eat it, we'll be like, oh my God, that has Cool Whip and graham crackers.
And this is half a serving,
That's half of one, yeah.
so you can eat 2 of these and be okay.
You're right, that's a serving. Okay. All right, Josh, would you go put that in the fridge?
Yes.
And you can bring back the other
Oh
one.
my God. No, not yet.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Not
Didn't
yet.
mean to lead you down the primrose path.
Okay, so now our frothiness has come to a simmer over here.
All right.
So I'm gonna
rest.
put that down. Just watch out. I'm gonna
Refrigerator.
put that down a little bit, and I'm gonna add
Oh, we got one.
our red bell pepper,
So I'm
not
looking
the
at
red
one
hot
that she made
pepper.
before. And
And I'm gonna put in our some of our chicken.
without
But
peeking.
not the whole
A handful.
I'm gonna put in
2 handfuls.
good 2 handfuls. Let's stir that and see. Yeah.
What's going on over here?
I'm adding chicken to our soup.
Why didn't you debone the legs?
I don't know. And
All right, asked and answered, I guess. Something. Look, this guy.
did the
Clearly.
okay.
HEB's made it where I can scan those now. I don't have to wait. I don't have to put them on the other scale.
Oh, they put a label on them.
Yeah. Awesome.
Okay, and
In the market of people that don't sponsor us, but wow, HEB Go, awesome app.
we love HEB Go. Even I like HEB Go.
We
You have everything delivered, right?
we've stopped doing home delivery, but we still do the curbside pickup.
Who?
Anne.
Aw, hey Ann. Like our Ann? Aw, hey Ann.
No.
Ann gets to see my Jeep tomorrow. Our Jeep, the
Ann-
royal Jeep.
Anne likes cars. She'll get a
She'll
kick out of that.
appreciate the
Yeah,
heck
she
out
will.
of this thing. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
She will.
When I was a senior in high school, they would go on vacation and I got to drive their CJ5, which was like a chick magnet. Well,
Smothered in literal chickens. It's the
Yeah.
strangest darn thing.
And we would have omelets for the rest of the year.
Uh-huh.
yeah, it's a good thing.
Okay, so I'm
Hey,
going
it got me a
to.
date to Charlie Pride. Come on.
It's a good thing you have the Jeep.
And Johnny Cash
Still got all the pride.
on a different night.
Okay, so the basil, I'm just.
Basil?
That's how old
Oh
I am.
my gosh, I am just slicing it and then chopping
You're
it up a little bit.
chopping it. You're not mincing it. You're chopping it.
Yep, I'm gonna put that in there.
Hey, is the description of how you cut something a way of mincing words?
It could be.
Yeah.
If
I
you
like
were-
to pepper these
there's-
things in there.
Oh my gosh, I can't. I do you always have enough time?
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I know you were
That's
talking,
the best
but
I could do.
I meant to pay attention.
You meant to? Yeah, I caught that one. You didn't even mean that one.
I did.
You did?
Absolutely.
Really? Uh-huh.
It just wasn't Herb.
Oh, gosh. Okay, so I'm going to trim a little bit of extra basil here so that when we
What I like to do at
garnish
home,
our own soups.
I'll take all my materials and I'll fold them into shapes so that it's efficient for cooking. It's oregano. And it just really lines things up.
Stop it. Okay, so I'm going to put some of these bean sprouts in there as well.
Okay. Now we have a legume to stand on.
I can't stand
I'm
it.
so sorry.
Cannot stand
I
it.
can't.
I don't know.
I know it.
You know what?
because we
I'm going
let
to put
him
the
buy
rest of the chicken in here.
Because we let him buy a Jeep.
Oh yeah, we're Jeep people now.
It's just
Okay, there we go.
These are pretty good.
Okay, now I want to taste this
you
a
can
little
still
bit.
afford your roof at the rate he's going.
Oh, we're gonna stick so many things on this Jeep. We probably can't afford the roof anymore.
Because,
We
yeah,
have to have
because,
solar now for the Jeep.
We gotta have solar for the Jeep.
because,
That's how they get you.
yeah, because let me tell you, the company is through. The Jeep cost more than the Tundra. That was, there was a,
Not super relevant.
what?
These things are good.
Okay.
I looked at it, I went,
All right, I'm going to clean this up a little bit, and then I'm going to let you make your drink.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay?
I've been hyping this drink on Facebook.
You're going to what?
I've been hyping
Oh,
the
your drink?
on Facebook. And I guess we'll address some of that. Look at this clean old cutting board. I should cut things on it.
Yeah, 'cause
Primary among them, a
Whoa.
grapefruit.
Look at that grapefruit.
A real grapefruit.
That's a substantial grapefruit.
All right, we are making a Paloma, which I enjoy, and not everyone enjoys. So, try to figure out your audience, but good luck on that.
So, Cassie didn't like it.
Cassie didn't like
The
it.
test drink.
Okay,
I'm
so,
not
John
sure.
said a little tart.
but I'm gonna be
I thought it was
Off
it
palate.
was soft.
fair to her.
Off
Is that Cassie's criticisms were the things that make it what it is. So
Okay.
this may be a drink that is right for some people, is not right for other people, and that's fine for those people.
All right.
All right, Paloma. And I hope people appreciate this. We actually bought club soda instead of using Topo Chico.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if that's the right decision because now nobody likes the drink. But I was excited about it. And we're going to make one on camera.
Okay.
I first had one of these at an event, and they had pre-batched a couple gallons of this stuff, and it was fantastic. So this is one that you can make the mix ahead of time, and then as you serve them, you pour your club soda over it, and then you just enjoy it. If nobody likes your drink, learn how to make a ranch water, because then your wife will still
That's right.
have
Then the
something.
father, yeah, then your dad can make her
All right.
drink.
Oh, let me get the rest of it. Fools.
Okay, so the
So-
Serrano,
Paloma.
how much?
The basic Paloma is grapefruit, lime, and tequila with either agave nectar or simple syrup. So that's that. I am doing one that has. You have agave nectar?
I might have. Yeah.
All right, well, we're
I don't
using
know
simple
if we
syrup
do
because we
anymore.
have it. If you have agave nectar, use it because it goes well with tequila, but it's not essential. We are also putting Serrano in there because that's the recipe I picked. And I think it's good. I like a spicy drink occasionally. If you don't want it, it's not that hot. And I feel like for me, that's part of my criticism of the drink is I really like a spicy Serrano, and yeah, I think if you're going to put that in the name of something, it should represent that it is spicy. And these just aren't. So I don't know if it's the season or what, but the actual recipe for this says 1/4 to 1/8 of an inch slice in your shaker per drink, and I just can't taste it like that. The ones that we made ahead of time, you don't get enough. So for what we're making right now, I'm going to put more in there, but the actual recipe is 1/4 to 1/8 of an inch slice. And I'm also going to muddle them with the synthetic muddler so it doesn't get in the wood. Whatever. Whatever. Trying to be professional here and not muddle my muddlers. But I'm going to try to get some of the oils out of the pepper and get them like into the drink. So,
Well, aren't you special?
all that being said, it is grapefruit.
The mixer.
If you're doing these ahead of time and you're doing a whole bunch of them, we bought just grapefruit juice because you can do that thing. But then if you buy it, it has sugars and it has things that aren't grapefruit juice. And it's also boiled so that they could pasteurize it and make it safe to ship. But we're going to make the one on camera with an actual grapefruit. So if you don't need a gallon of Palomas, don't buy this. You can use a grapefruit. So I'm going to run this over the juicer.
Such is better.
And I have high hopes that this is going to taste better than the one that everybody hated.
I didn't taste it
I
yet.
liked it.
I liked it.
I
I
haven't
thought it was
tasted it.
pretty good. It was generally well received. We had our safety officer thought that it was dangerously flavorful, and now I'm learning that he basically sent it back to the kitchen
For
and
others to drink.
couldn't get behind everything that we're doing here.
Hey, that smells good.
Well,
Smells
that's just
so
a
good.
safety officer.
I like a grapefruit.
Call neighbor Dave. You want to know
Oh,
about
God.
being a
I am
compliance officer?
Yeah.
in the last 10 years have had a grapefruit for breakfast, and it was pretty good. It's so much work.
Okay, one day I'm going to show you how to cut a grapefruit.
Guess what? I don't know what I'm doing.
No, I mean, there's a...
No, for what you're doing, you're perfect.
I just,
Oh, okay.
there's a really cool way to cut a grapefruit, or you can cut any citrus that way, but
Now, would a Jeep person cut it that way?
a Jeep person would do it that way because it's cool.
Okay, now you gotta teach me. Okay, so I'm gonna make
Her?
3 of these in one shaker because that's about what a shaker can hold. But for the actual recipe, it is 1 ounce of grapefruit juice, 1 ounce of lime juice, 1 ounce of tequila, and then simple syrup is by the teaspoon. So 1 teaspoon of that, and then that's what it says. If you have agave nectar, you use a little bit more. I think just because it has a different flavor.
Crazy. It ought to be a table. Sorry, I'm just telling.
You're just
I'm
saying
just
what?
telling. I'm
That's-
just telling.
That's his opinion.
Excuse me?
I want one of those a shirt that says, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
But it needs to have hands that go like that. I'm just saying.
Yeah. And I'm gonna fresh cut some Serrano and just put it
I don't know.
in there.
Well, you ought to. You're
Muddle
the safety
that up.
officer.
That's true.
And the merch magician.
Stop the show and check that measurement.
We
By the way,
use
by the way, the merch magician is working on being able to sell the merch.
Oh, that's fantastic. I didn't mention it this time because I wasn't super sure.
Well, we're just going to committee to it because that's how.
I think this
Because
recipe
design always gets ahead of engineering.
would be good with
You-
a jalapeno or any other spicy pepper that you like the flavor of. We just happen to be using Serranos because I like the flavor of Serranos.
May I suggest a strainer?
No.
Yes.
I'm going to use
Use
a...
a strainer later.
But it won't get those little seeds.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to use the strainer.
This strainer?
Oh my
Look,
God,
I'm
you're
making a mess.
mess.
I can't even focus right now.
You have completely changed his.
I don't know if I can work like this. I'm going to take my Jeep and go. What are you doing? Mother!
Well, if you eat the seeds, they'll.
If you just do it correctly.
I don't know. Yeah.
All right, so let's pull 2 things over here.
How many ounces did you get?
I only need 3.
Before she
Right.
mucked with it.
If you're making a pitcher of these, use cheap tequila in a plastic jug. If you're making 3 of these, use good tequila. Trust your heart on this one. I don't know what you're doing. I'm not going to judge you. I made my test batch with cheap tequila.
Oh, no wonder they weren't good.
I have high expectations for this
Now they
one.
know.
Hey, hey,
Well, there's the
the
bottle.
best margaritas in the world are cheap tequila.
That's true. Your margarita should have some bite to it.
Pepe Lopez. Like the top of the line.
All right, where'd my limes go? So we're gonna get limes,
That's what I needed.
right? Oh, you haven't done any limes yet.
Yeah, I need some.
Oh, here's
Thanks.
your limes, and here's my limes. If you're going to measure out your lime juice, it's 1 ounce per drink. I'm not going to measure this. I'm going to squeeze the juice of 3 limes. In making the test batch, it came out to be almost perfect. So that's what I'm doing. And I am using the juicer to try to get... I'm not using the strainer right now. I don't care how many
Well,
lime
limes don't have
seeds.
seeds.
What?
What?
How do limes reproduce?
They're grafted.
Are they like bees?
What?
What? Limes have seeds?
Limes have seeds,
They do
mother.
have seeds.
There's no seed in here.
Well,
Just
they're
because you
not
can't
like-
seed it.
Well, I mean, those might be seedless.
Key limes have seeds. These limes do not have seeds.
The greatest thing about key limes is that you make a good pie, you can open a lot of doors.
I knew we were going there.
Oh, we had to. Oh my God.
It doesn't really count.
No, it doesn't. That's a.
Do you just wake up in the middle of the night with, like, you just sit up and spout puns?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I do.
We need to try and go to the.
And I just thought you were talking in your sleep when you were a kid.
Oh.
No.
Josh, have you ever been to the O. Henry Punoff?
Oh, look, I don't have
I've
anything.
tried to get them in a couple times. It's hard to get in.
I don't have
We just need
anything
to go.
to prove
Listen,
to
'cause
anybody.
it's apparently.
I can't live with him for the month after that.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Well, I
We're
mean,
gonna
that's
go,
the
and
thing
I'll go with
is
you.
I can't turn it
Yeah, but
off.
then he has to live with you for a month.
All right, so we take our beautiful mixture.
Sandy,
What?
Cassie said that if he goes to the O. Henry Punoff, he has to live here for a month. Is that okay?
Okay, yes, I will go live with Cassie.
Oh,
That's fine.
so
Oh, no.
he goes back to the what is now the green room. Sorry, your room is no longer yellow, Josh.
The ice handle's gone, or the ice
The ice scoop?
scoop is gone.
Should be down there in the drawer.
I thought I had brought it over
Use
here.
that glass one. That's always a good idea.
Use what you got.
Is that my phone? Oh, that's. Oh.
Use what you got.
You can answer.
All right.
Love tap.
And then we shake it for our 12 seconds.
Shake that Paloma.
Wait, and then we realized we forgot
puts
simple
it 12
syrup even
seconds.
though we addressed it.
Well, because he forgot something.
I forgot. Okay.
Did you put the habanero in there?
Yep, the Serrano.
The Serrano.
Colorado, funny. No, I wouldn't do it for that.
12.
Well, I think I would enjoy it.
That would be amazing.
So I think we just have to make it high priority. You know that you have camping available.
I'm not sure the kids are really going to like this soup.
Also.
They'll be okay.
Well, it's a little spicy, I think.
What? How is
I
this
just
soup
tasted
spicy?
it.
Oh, you tasted it.
Shit,
That's
okay.
why you.
I was going to say, I don't have camping on.
I mean, I have rice, but that's not much of a dinner, so.
So you have to be prepared, but
And
hey,
so-
they live up there for a few months a year.
Poured it out. Get enough of this in that you see it to start bubbling. Paloma. And you can use a rimmer, so you can use just flat salt. You
Yeah.
can use sugar if it's a little bit spicy. The flip between the sugar and the salt
Like the chili pepper one?
kind of makes a difference. A chili pepper rimmer would be so good on this one. Get you some extra flavor, but there it is. A Paloma.
Look, we can do this. It didn't work.
It did not work at all. There.
I guess I'm the only one getting one. Sorry, guys.
Right?
That's good.
I think it's delicious.
That's good. It's very refreshing.
I
It's-
added way more Serrano to this,
it's-
and that was
I
the right
can't
choice.
even taste the Serrano.
What? I can taste it.
Can you?
Yeah, for reals.
I cannot.
Mine's better.
Let me taste yours. Nope.
What?
Let me
All
have
right,
one.
Cassie
Just
doesn't want
saying.
one. John doesn't want one.
I'll drink it.
I think that's great.
You want to take
I can taste the Serrano, and I like it.
Okay, good.
This is
Oh,
the
I can
best
taste
one
that.
I've made so far.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
did that right.
this was okay. I'm glad people are watching. This is good.
Yeah,
this
it
is
is
what
good.
I wanted.
I always pay attention to you.
I think it's good. Okay. I'm going to go get this pre-made dessert.
Okay, I want to see this thing.
Yeah.
I like a Serrano. I think it's a fantastic pepper, and I like that it's spicy. It has a good flavor. Up in, so
This is definitely peppery.
in Austin,
I like the flavor of the pepper.
there is a Mexican food restaurant called Maudie's. And they are great.
Called what?
Maudie's.
Marty.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm-
Owned by a graduate of
It's-
Crockett High School.
it's owned by a wonderful fellow, Mr. Draker. He's a pleasure. I'll move this.
Okay.
And they do breakfast tacos, among other things. And I cannot remember which of these tacos it is. So they do one that has a tamale in the middle of it, and that's
Oh,
great.
So good.
And they do one that is just a great taco, but it also has serrano peppers on it. So there's the Pete's and the Tatiana's. And when I order breakfast tacos from Maudie's, I get one of each. Because I can never remember which one it is.
Okay, so
What? Hold on, I'm in the middle of a freak mother.
talk about your tacos.
That's all I'm saying is one of those tacos has a serrano pepper
and
on
it's
it.
called Tatiana or what?
Pete's or Tatiana's, and they make a point to ask you if you want serranos.
Oh.
If you want the peppers, because I guess they're too spicy for some people. But I feel like the serrano is what makes the taco.
Yeah.
And so if this is a flavor that you enjoy,
Olio.
get it. Do it.
Yep.
It's good.
It ain't for everybody. I'm fine with that, but I'm done.
Joe
Can't
was
believe you
I'm
just
gonna.
Joe was the
interrupted my
Texas
story.
sheriff
I
at Crockett High School.
I'll have to send
I
this
believe you.
episode to him.
Okay, so
Hi, Joe.
yes, this is the
Oh, cool.
one that we
Joe's a
made.
great guy,
Yeah, he is.
good person.
Okay, so we're gonna cut into this.
It look.
So it doesn't get another layer of whipped
Oh
cream
my
just
goodness.
because.
It could.
It could.
I'll bet it could.
I actually had extra whipped cream.
This is awesome.
We
Oh my
can put it
gosh,
on
look at that.
Okay, so
This thing is wild.
I hope you try it.
Thank you. Thank you for your sacrifice.
yeah, really.
Fry it.
Fry it.
Can we fry
I bet we
it?
could.
Oh my
know-
goodness,
Batter
you
it and
could.
fry it.
At the county fair,
You could
everything
batter
is
this
fried.
in a graham cracker crust and fry it.
Okay. Look at this. Okay. All right, hold on. Because this piece,
It looks
I
like
would get a fork.
It looks like a tiramisu.
See, you
I need
can
to hold it underneath.
you
the
can see where it
pancake.
has there.
Sorry.
Do not.
You can see
accidentally-
layers. You can see the layers of the graham cracker in there.
That's so awesome.
I know. Hold on. Let me get another little platey do.
Ooh, avocado.
Super decadent. Us? Never.
That looks good.
Okay.
Your
I
drink
love
is-
that the chocolate firmed up.
By the way, your drink is delicious.
Thanks.
There you
This
go.
is so much better than
Now
my
this
test
got
one.
some of this actually didn't come out.
Use a real
The,
grapefruit. Forget what I said about buying
yeah.
a jug of it.
See how it comes out in like a little
Committed
stripe?
a calculated error.
Oh, let's. Okay. New fork. How is
It's
it?
yummy.
Is it so good?
Mm-hmm.
New fork.
I need a little bit
Nope.
of chocolate.
Oh my god. Seriously, it tastes like an eclair.
Get me a new fork, please.
Oh man, that's good.
Get yourself an old fork.
That is good.
Like a vintage antique fork.
Okay.
What's the plan? What's going on here?
Oh my goodness.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, we're done. Bye. I'm doing this now.
Okay, so
Oh, right, soup. That's
Yeah.
so
Wow.
good.
I know. So I'm gonna put a little bit of rice over here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna scoop some soup. Oh man, I just
mother.
splashed me.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't splash on your fancy apron.
I know, which is in the wash.
That looks good.
Okay, and then you garnish it with a little cilantro.
Ooh, we should squeeze some lime. Did you put lime in
little
it, or does
basil,
everybody get a
both.
slice of lime
Yep.
when they?
A little basil.
Did you talk about
Should
that?
I put a lemon?
Oh, I'm getting ready to. A little avocado.
I'm not putting avocado.
You don't have to. A little. Where did I put the cilantro? I put
the
it.
other thing
Oh,
we haven't made
this
yet
is
is-
on top of it. Okay, a little cilantro
A lot of times we will garnish our cilantro
with Eclair
with an
Cake,
eclair,
and then squish some lime on it.
but really get after it.
Yeah, a lot of lime on
Like
there.
you
I
mean
did
it.
put lime in. Did you
Yeah.
see that? Okay.
Good job, Madeline. That is beautiful.
Yeah, see how pretty that is? All right, and then Josh, I'll let you taste it.
I also want to.
It's super hot.
I'm excited.
Okay.
I like the chocolate.
Oh, it's good.
You can get a little bit of rice in there too. It's very good.
It's good.
very good.
It's so hot though, right?
It's so hot.
Yeah.
I wanna
I've got
try
some
it.
coconut.
You can taste a little bit of the coconut in
Yeah,
there.
for sure.
Yummy.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay, good. You like it? Okay, I was afraid it might be too spicy
Nope,
for y'all.
that's delicious.
Okay, cool.
Good job.
All right.
Are we
then.
done? We
Yeah,
made a drink?
And you could put more bean sprouts in it if you like.
The bean sprouts are pretty. A lot of
Yeah.
times when we do curry, we use onions, and we get the little strings.
Oh, uh-huh.
But now you have the visual texture of the
Yeah, and I
beans.
like the little, the little,
yeah,
watery
they're good.
squish they have.
That's a good idea.
yeah. So you could put some on top of there too, and it would look really even prettier.
Great, fantastic.
Okay.
We did it. All right, we'll
All
see
right.
you guys next week.
Yay!
Good job.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.